Good evening. We try to talk about the certain things for the future economy, for specifically to the Indians. Why? Because we have some target by the government of India, Vikasit for 2047. So in that area, certain thoughts may be coming in my mind and talking about what to be done. The first is the priority is the education and training. As we have the higher education ministry in the government of India, should have one specific policy for the whole the country with the respect of states practice or not mandatory to be done. All ethically to be followed, that is free higher education. Uh, to some extent to build the knowledge driven economy. Because we see this equal opportunities may be given. Those who study in the governmental universities, the priority may be given for their employment, self-employment, and any such employment that may be needed in the industry. That is the prior target. Because the vast country, we have mixed economy. So we need to have certain thoughts again already started in the privatization in all the sectors, education, banking, finance, insurance, and so on. So the sector prior budget priority may be given in budgeting. Number two, the most important thing is when you talk about the education training, the MSME and skill development. MSME and skill development under the ministry, there are certain programs, promotional programs and practice. So these are to be executed proper at the ground level, real level, district level, right? So that's why MSMEs must be empowered to drive domestic production and create some employment to the extent possible, not only in the family, in the rural areas or semi-urban towns. We have certain programs like industrial estates, industrial development area, growth centers. These are all certain schemes planned right from the second five plan till 80s and 90s. Things have been changed. So in that case, domestic production is required from these products by all the people and consumed. Then also the export earnings are to be concentrated from the MSN. So for this purpose, we need to see the licensing system, digitalization online, simple. Everything is there, is possible, that may be done. So with the physical licensing, maybe providing the entirely to digital platform to see that efficiency, transparency, and the use of doing business. This is the most important, and most of the states speak. But still, that entrepreneurs feel something lagging behind. This is the priority to be given. And then global level or the regional level, Asian context also we need to do. And then other area which has been already BRICS have come up and expansion BRICS also coming up. So that's why here uh, we see that the BRICS and South-South cooperation to be continued and strengthened partnership with the BRICS countries, Brazil, Russia, China, and South Africa with India. So with all other emerging economies to raise the production, trade, technology, sharing, mutual development, that is quite important, that leveraging the BRICS and so. And the next point is FDA. This plays a long time. Ups and downs are there in India in the last 30 years, if you see after 80s policy, mid 80s. So slowly take 1991 afterwards policies. We liberalize, globalize with the production economy to the agriculture subsidies under the WTO. That is a different story. That is also to be considered. That's why we need to have the local consumption trends to be needs to be developed. Long-term economic alliances with other countries are to be concentrated and expand global manufacturing presence. Of course, the priority MSME. So, with the tie-up with other countries, that may happen. Specifically, you take Asia. I said that even Africa, 15 countries. It's good. We can go for that either way, coming here or going there, or training the students in Africa, or already it is happening. African students are studying in well number of universities. But the thing is the traditional system. So in the future, Africa maybe after 30, 40 years, definitely those countries' economies are emerging economies are concentrating on the training and development and the technology upgradation and the manufacturing sectors are to be developed instead of depending on the Chinese and other economies to bring the consumer products. They need to concentrate on the technology, auto industry, agriculture, and upgradation. Even the wheat they import, right? Which is the best product for them. And then the other is in all these MSME and we talk about South or BRICS or we talk about this economies. Here we need our rupee also to be globalized. It takes time. That's the reason manufacturing is mandatory and our rupee may be coming because the people, whatever the we export rupee trade, what we import, they need to buy with their currency also, other than the major currencies of USD, GBP, Euro, and so on. So that's why maybe it takes 15 years to see the physical stability and international trust with the rupee. That is, we are talking about last 10 years. Maybe it takes time, it seems. So that's why here we should concentrate positioning India as a long-term partner in the growth for the African economy. That is quite important. Already the current government will be doing it, but in practice we need to see. So for all these, the entrepreneur culture may be developed, MSMEs to be developed, mentorship, funding, incubation, and so on. With the setup of the universities to be restricted on the skill development only, with the traditional courses to be over. Already certain courses are not possible with those universities that we know. So that's a skill development initiatives are very much important for the needs of the modern industry in future in the next 20, 30 years. So that's why here in all these things, while the IT, ITS, banking, finance, insurance sector remain vital, the core production industries, manufacturing should take lead in export because service sector dominate today. If you see the 86, 96, 2006 stock market trend, so now the service sector top place in the Sensex also, or you take the Nifty. So the trend that comes in of course we talk about the listing economies there, but when we try to talk about the manufacturing, servicing, and trading sectors to be given importance, priority for the future 2047 because it's for that's why we wish the best and to be concentrated more on the development aspects and periodical basis on the every year plans or the 5 year plans or the planning commission that is an Niti Aayog should concentrate on the Ministry of Finance of all the states that they're doing. Certain states like Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, Maharashtra, and so on.